Hey guys, this is Debbie with Best iPhone Game. Hope you're having a great day. Today I've got a new app I want to introduce you to. Now this one is not a game, it's not a utility or travel app or anything like that. This is actually an app for business use or for people that are business owners and want to use it in their business. And what this, whoops, wake up. There we go, sorry about that. What this app does basically is it allows you to get client signatures. Say you maybe have to go to someone's business and you give them, their product or whatever. You can go ahead and get their signature directly on your iPhone or iPad or whatever if you have this app. Kind of like UPS and some of those larger companies that have been using for years now. Now you can do it yourself. So it's a really cool app. So if you have a business and you go out and get client signatures, or if you deal with clients on a daily basis and you need some kind of app that allows you to invoice your customers right there on spot and have them sign off on it, then you can use this app. Now there's what I have here on my iPad is the Carbon Lite, which is the light version. There's also a full version of it that you can get that has even more benefits. But for now, let's just go ahead and open it up and look at it. Let me back out here so you can see it a little bit better. Now, as you can see, just by looking at it, it's just a beautifully laid out app. It has a really nice look to it, very crisp. It's just a really nice looking business app. And so let's just go ahead and look at a few of the things you can do with it. First of all, down here at the bottom, if you want to, you can put like your business card or something there. So say if you have which I don't have one, but if you had a picture of one of your business cards or something like that, you could choose it and put it down here. So you would also always have it, in each of your devices for the people that work for you, for your sales staff or whatever. You would have it all here, but since I don't have one, I'm just going to put a picture of my cat. Okay, what else about this? What I like about it best is that there are so many different kinds of files in here that are already created for you, and you can go into them. Let's open one up. As you can see here, there are several different files that. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Well, so we've got 10 to start with, but each of these are things that you can actually edit and make them fit exactly what you need for your own business. So they're very well laid out. Let's go ahead and look at some. If you want to open them up, you just click open there, and as you can see, just very nicely laid out. All your information there. Place if you needed them to sign right down here, and then they could sign whatever, and then you could save it, and you could send it. You could email it to yourself if you wanted to. But you have a place for the customer, if you were to go in and change it, edit it to make it fit your company, you could put like the customer's name and address, phone number, and invoice number, all that sort of stuff, information about what the order's about, and what, you can go ahead and fill out this, what parts they got, or what, things they ordered or whatever. Just, get all that here. But there are loads of them, and you can go into it and you can actually edit it if you wanted to. So you could actually put the information, let's say, so we could, change that out. So you see how easy it is to erase it and put, something, whatever you want to put. But anyway, you could fill out the information and then save it, and then that way it would be your company name. So really good. And you can go through these, and there are several different ones that are laid out in all different ways. So out of all these different ones that are on here, and let's look at them all real quickly. Surely you can find one that would definitely fit whatever your business app is, what your needs are. And if you want to go into any of these, say for example you see this, you can always edit it. So let's go back. We really like that one. Just click edit, and then like you saw before, we can go in and we can change it, add the invoice number here and the order number. Or, whatever. You could put all that information just right there and then save it, if you wanted to. So let's look at the next one. So all these forms are so nicely set up. So this would, if you were to go have someone actually type these up and create them for you, you would be paying a lot of money just to just to get these done, and not to mention having somebody create an app for you with all this information in it. So if you would use this, you would really, really save yourself a lot of money and a lot of time to start off with. But this is really, really just set up just so nice. I'm just really excited about how good a job these people have done creating this app and getting all these different forms set up for businesses. And again, you know, if you need someone, once you deliver it, you can type in everything that have or whatever. If you have like a little stylus, you can have them sign, or you can just have them use their finger or whatever and sign it. And when you're done, you can have, you know, you can actually send it to an email address or whatever. But since I don't have that set up, it's not going to do it. Now let's look at this last one. So as you can tell, there are quite a few forms. And if you're not sure, if you click the little thing at the bottom, this is your help center. They'll give you more information about how to use this particular app. Okay, so we can just touch it and then go back. So that's just by touching this little thing right down here in the very, very bottom. Touch that, and then you go to that help center like you see there, okay? If you just tap it, then it'll take you off. And if you were to save more templates, maybe you were to make some more and save them, you know, then you have another page where you can just keep on listing them out. So I'm sure it'll give you lots more information. And you save documents. I don't have anything saved, but that's where they would be if I had created some and saved them. So just a really, really nice import app, or excuse me, text. Now I don't have that ability on this, but I'm sure it's probably one of the things that you do have that you can use on the Pro option versus the Lite option that I have here. So say for example, who would use this? Well, if you were someone who went out and invoiced your clients on a daily basis, especially say for example, maybe you're in real estate or insurance, or maybe you are a network professional, maybe you do creative work like graphic design or something like that, or you're just a delivery service. That's your job. You deliver things. These will be just really, really wonderful invoices that you could just set them up to be, you know, what you would need for your business, put in all your business information, etc., and then what the person's getting, save them, boom, you're ready to go. You're in business. You look professional. You have a sign off when they're you know, you're there at their home or their business or wherever delivering this information, and you look like you're someone who's on the same level as UPS, because I mean that's just a really cool ability to be able to sign off at the client's place of business. Maybe you're a someone who deals with like heat and air or electrician, you know, even automotive repair or something like that. I mean, there's just so many options that people who could use this. Anybody who goes out and actually has to do invoicing on site, this is the app you need to get. And again, it's called Carbon Lite. Now, if I were you and you have a business of your own, I would highly encourage you to go get this today, because you will certainly find loads of uses for it. So again, this is Debbie with Best iPhone App. Hope you guys have a good day, and go out and get Carbon Lite today for yourself. You'll certainly enjoy it. Thanks.